Welcome to Mind, Body, and Soul Awakening, a show where we celebrate resilience and inspire transformation. Our guests share their stories of how they overcame a traumedy and turned it into a triumph. I am your host, Stars Tita. Get excited and let's have some fun. How are you feeling today? Happy Friday! If you want to see my face, jump on YouTube right now. I have missed you guys so very much. I'm putting on my glasses because I want to see who's in the building. If this is your first time hearing my voice or knowing who I am, just put some stars in the chat. And if you're here on Facebook or LinkedIn, I want to welcome you to Breakfast with Champions, the number one, my favorite morning show. And I am pumped and I am so excited today. This room is here Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. till about 11. And when you come here, family, we're going to bring you so much motivation. Motivation for me comes from within, right? You got to move your body. So I'm a little pumped today because I had a nice yoga session. After we motivate you, we're going to bring you all the education. Yes, education for your dreams, your goals, your family, everything that you need. We're going to bring it to you here. And lastly, we're going to inspire you to greatness, because I don't know about you, but I am great and I am amazing. So welcome again. And I'm just going to say some quick good morning to everyone here as I scroll through. Good morning, Dora Maria. I see Scott Simon's in the building, Christina Health Wells, Angeline, my good friend. I'm going to keep rolling all the way down. I see Soul. Are you going to visit me? You know I'm here in New Jersey, girlfriend. I see Angel. I'm scrolling, and Mike. All right, so those are my quick hellos because I only have 30 minutes. But you know what? Time is endless, in my opinion. Whether you have 30 minutes, 5 minutes, or 5 hours, it's what you do with it, right? So today is March 1st. My Bible verse just came up. If we confess our sins, he is faithful. Just hopped up on my phone, just thought I'd share that with you. So being that it's March 1st, I missed you guys the entire month of February. And yes, I missed you a whole bunch. I'm hugging you for the whole month of February. And as you know, last month was Black History Month. And I had the honor, the privilege, the gratitude, just everything wonderful to speak last night for the Broadway 7th and 8th grade Academy for their Black History Month event. It was absolutely amazing. And I thought I'd share it with you just because. So if you want to see this, hop on. We're hopping on. How am I getting? And Texas, just for you. What'd you say? Oh, he's gonna give you a hotel, guys. Okay, so I have a question for you. Has anyone here ever had a dream? I spoke to some of the kids earlier. Did you know that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream? So my daughter, Divinity Gaines, when she was in 5th or 6th grade, she started taking dance classes. Any dancers in the building? I don't know about you, but I love that dance video that just went up there. And she loved dance. When she was in 6th grade, she became a Nets kids dancer, and as she grew up, she was a Knicks City dancer, moved to California, LA Clippers. Now, she's living in California, pursuing her dreams as a model, dancer, actress, all that good stuff. Like I said, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream. Do you have a dream? Yes, that's what I like to hear. So my son, Jamal Gaines, came to this school, and when he was in 7th or 8th grade, he started loving sneakers. Anyone here love sneakers? I couldn't get it. I didn't understand it. It was his passion. Just like dance was a passion for my daughter. Now in life, right now, I want you guys to think about that one thing, and the adults, because it's never too late to pursue your dreams. Did you know that? Never. It doesn't matter how old you are. And you got to have a passion, that one thing that when you wake up, you jump out of bed and you get excited. If you ever seen Sister Act, she'll say, if you wake up in the morning and you want to be a singer, guess what? You're supposed to be a singer, right? So what is your passion? Beautiful. Now, once we find our passion, we're good to go, right? So turn that passion into his purpose. And for him, coming from a single mom and life being really tough. Any parents out there, moms that are single moms? Hard knock life, right? Yes, struggle bus. So my son always said, I want to get you a house, Mom. I want to do this. He had dreams of changing the world. So when he was in 7th and 8th grade, he just talked about sneakers. And I was just like, Lord, what am I going to do with this boy? But I never told my children, you can't do this or you have to do this. They saw me living out my dreams of everything that I wanted. And that's what I want you to do, is live out your dreams. So after high school, he decided to open a sneaker store. I thought he was crazy. Like, what are you talking about? Any age, 18 years old, he went to a local store in Rahway and said, hey, can I use some of the space in front and put my sneakers there? He did that, and he failed. Has anyone in the room ever failed at anything before? Basketball, a test, sucks, right? But guess what? He got up, he dusted himself off, and he tried again. And he opened up a sneaker store 8 years ago. Well, it was probably 10 years ago that he opened the store in Rahway. Anyone here know of East Coast Kicks? Downtown Rahway? Okay, raise your hand, make some noise, let me know. Yes! Woo-hoo! Peeps, let me tell you, this store was booming. It was amazing. He had celebrities in there. He had dreams. He had goals. And today I want to teach you one thing. It's all about your mindset. I could sit here and share 10, 20 ways of how you can keep a wonderful mindset, but we don't have time for that. I do have a table in the back where I have little goodies and free giveaways, so meet me after there later. But when he had this store, he had his passion and he had his purpose, right? He wanted to change the world. And then it's a why. You got to have your why, and your why has to be so big, it makes you want to cry. Your why has to be so big, you can't do it by yourself. And that goes to your tribe. Your vibe is your tribe, your vibration, the people that you're hanging around with. So I want to invite you all to look around. Who are your friends? What are they doing? So once you have your passion, once you have your purpose, once you have your why, then you're good to go, right? Life was booming. He had a store in Rahway. It was going so great. He opened up a second store in Pennsylvania, 21 years old. 2 sneaker stores, living life on Instagram, Snapchat, all that stuff, showing money, blah, 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 blah. One Friday night, they were hanging out in the back of the store. It was about 7 of them, I believe. And someone knocked on the door, and they said, police. And my son, I always told him, respect the police. And when he opened the door, he saw 2 men there with masks on. Now, when you have a passion, when you have a purpose, when you have a why, you fight for what you believe in. And that's what my son did. Everyone ran out, but Jamal, the guys were there pointing the gun, and he jumped at them. The one guy, he's fighting the one guy, and the other guy shot him, and he was murdered. So 8 years ago, February 26th, my sonny boy, Jamal Gaines, was murdered. Which brings me here today. Yes, he is gone, but guess what, family? His dream is still alive through me, through my daughter. Okay, yes, clap it up, make some noise for Molly Gaines. Woo-hoo! So, when he was your age, he said if anything ever happened, he wanted to have his own program. So I started the Molly Gaines program for children just like you. So today I want to leave you with one thing, and he said this all the time, never give up. Can you guys repeat after me? Never. Okay, that was kind of weak. You're not going to succeed with that one. We need a bigger one. Can I hear you say never? Yes, never give up. All righty. I am Saracina. My Instagram is I am Saracina. We have the table in the back. And I've got a children's program. We're going to be in Grover, Cleveland, and a couple other schools. All righty, family. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a speech that I did last night, and that's my tribute to Black History Month. So today's title, actually, you know what, before I get into today's title, because I noticed we have some new people in the building. So if this is your first time seeing me, put some stars in the chat so I know who you are. Just going to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a life and health coach, and fitness is my passion. I absolutely love it. And I think the main reason is because of my father. Anyone here a daddy's girl, or you have a family member that you just love so much? Well, that's my dad, right? And when I was preparing for fitness classes back in the day, I was taking my nutrition course. And in this particular nutrition course, it had all the things of what would happen to have a heart attack. And it was Black, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. It had like all these different things. And I'm in the truck with my dad. I'm like, Daddy, everything on here you have. you're going to die. You have to stop smoking cigarettes. You have to do all this stuff I said to him. And he didn't do it. And my father passed away at 49 years old from a massive heart attack. Now, tell me right now, does anyone know anyone who has high blood pressure, maybe cholesterol, high cholesterol, maybe diabetes? Did you know that heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States? And this is something that can be prevented. So that is why fitness is such my passion, because when I think about fitness, I don't think about just myself. I think about my father, my grandmother, my family members who have issues getting up the stairs, walking, and that's why I go so hard for it. So fitness is my passion. I've been doing it for over 20 years, and during COVID, I just kind of transformed, because everyone's got to transform, right? I started an online fitness boutique studio, and then I kept growing and growing and growing, doing life and health coaching. I absolutely love it. So I have a 8-week program that's coming up. It's actually called Sculpted Opulence, and I have an absolutely free workshop. So if you want to join, tap into my everywhere, because it's there. And in this workshop, I'm going to teach you one simple tip that's going to drastically change your life, and it's when to eat, not what to eat, because a lot of people think it's super important about what they eat, right? So that is who I am. I have a tribe of amazing women. We have a tribe. It's called the Shooting Stars Community, and join that as well. We meet every Monday night. It's an accountability coaching program. We have all sorts of wonderful stuff. You get to tap in with me. You get to tap in with my tribe. We have contests. We have challenges. We're there to support each other. We have events as well. And that's a little bit about me. So the reason why I came up with today's topic is, if you notice, I have not been around for the month of February because I made a decision, a conscious decision, that I wanted to take a mental health break. Anyone ever do that? Just say, okay, I'm going to pause, press pause, pray, and all that stuff. So this February 26th made 8 years that my sonny boy has been gone. I got 21 wonderful years with him. And sometimes it can be a little sad, right? And I said, you know what? This year, I'm going to purposely tap into myself. Because for the past 8 years, every February, which was the anniversary of when he was taken away, and every August, which was his birthday, I would always do some huge event in Rahway. We would have the newspapers there. We'd have the news. We'd have everyone there, and I was pretty much pouring out to the community, to other people, and deep down inside, I was avoiding the pain. I was avoiding the silence. Yes, I was still sad and all that stuff. But this year, I took a stand. I said, okay, Tina, you're going to tap into your mental health a little bit more. So I got away from all the social medias except for YouTube, because, life goes on, right? And 2 days ago, or maybe it was yesterday, I don't know, I got back on Clubhouse. And when I got in there, I got like skull shot or shell shock. That's what it was. Like, it was like it took my breath away. And I was like, okay, you can do this, Tina. And we all in here, a wonderful lady. Her name is Dr. Emerald. I know her as Emerald. She was a client of mine. And in the beginning of this month, she took her life. And yesterday, I was kind of stuck in a rut, a little bit about my son, a little bit about the changes that are going on in the world, in my life, in Breakfast with Champions, in my business. It's just like all sorts of stuff, right? But that's life. There's changes. So I'm in this rut. And today I'm actually speaking at another school, and I had told Mary Lynn I'm not able to come for a meeting that she's having, and she's like, "Are you not able to do your segment?" And I'm like, "Yes, I can do my segment." I said, "I can't make the meeting, not the segment." But yesterday, as I'm getting ready for my speech, and it's probably like 3:00, and I had to go at 6 for my speech at the school, I'm just like, oh. I got a text message about Dr. Emerald when they're going to have her funeral. She actually took her life the beginning of February. And then I got into my feels again. So I'm thinking about all this stuff, and I'm just like, my energy is here. So let's just say, hello, Dr. Yannick. Welcome to Breakfast with Champions. So let's just say 5 is great and 1 is down here. I was literally at like a 2.5, maybe 2 in the energy level, in the motivation, and the excitement. And where am I going? What am I doing? And I'm just like, oh. So when I get like this, I try to take things off my plate, right? So I reached out to 2 people, and I was just like, I think I'm going to cancel my segment tomorrow, meaning this segment right here, because I was just like, oh. And I reached out to these 2 people, and then one person, my daughter, I told her what was going on. My daughter, she called me. But first, I was about to text Mary Lynn and tell her, do I have to find someone? And my daughter said, I told her what I'd say, and she's like, okay. Now get it together, do your movement meditation, whatever she said. And I was like, okay. And the other person texted me and they said, you are your word. Love, you said you were going to do it. This could be a great opportunity for you to share with people how to get out of your head when you're stuck in a rut. So that is where today's topic came from, was how I was feeling yesterday. Because yesterday I was like, I don't know if I want to get up in the morning and get motivated. I've got all this stuff on my head. So if you're taking notes, write down number 1. If you're on stage, I want you to unmic, join me in this party, and scream out 1. Okay, maybe no one's on stage. Are you guys on stage? Are you with me? Let's try this again. Hello, Glenn. Can everyone unmic? If you're on stage, Tracy, Jocelyn, Tarika, are you guys on stage? Are you with me? Maria? Anyone? Somebody?
Yes, we're here.
All right, thank you. Thank you. See, guys, we have a stage of people here. We've got beautiful. How many people we have in the building? We've got 72 people in the building. I need everyone that's on stage on mic, and I'm saying 1. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Okay, so the first hack to get out of your head when you're stuck in a rut, you may be sad, you may be depressed. Before I get into that hack, the reason why these are so important is because most people on here are business owners, right? And actually, you know what? Everyone is a business owner, because if you're a mom, a wife, a husband, a teacher, a doctor, whatever, you own a business, which is yourself, right? So you have to keep yourself in check. So that's why these tips are so important. Now, this one tip has 3, it's a 3-part to the first tip. And the first one is take 7 breaths, pray, and move. So there's so many breath work exercises that I can share with you. I went to California last week to visit my daughter, and I did some breath work classes, and I did some sound baths and movement meditation. It was absolutely amazing. So right now I'm going to share something called box breathing with you. So if you're standing up, stand up. If you're sitting down, I want you to put your palms up. If you feel drained, if you feel depleted, like, Lord, help me, put your palms up. And if you're like all over the place, like, oh my gosh, I can't keep still, I want you to put your palms down. If you have no idea where you are, you're just kind of good, I want you to put one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach, and I'm going to teach you box breathing right now. And I need you to picture a box, okay? We're going to inhale, and then we're going to hold that inhale as we cross the top, and then we're going to exhale, and then you're going to hold it at the bottom. We're only going to do 2 because we only have a little bit of time. So roll your shoulders back. Maybe you move your head from side to side. Morning stretches, morning rituals are so important. By the way, I have a free ebook if you'd like to take advantage of that. It's called Morning and Evening Rituals to a Wonderful Life. Can kick that in for you. Okay, here we go. Get your palms together. Take a nice deep inhale. Hold it at the top. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Now exhale. Hold it at the bottom. Hold it, hold it, hold it. One more. Inhale. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Exhale. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Shake it out. Beautiful. So that's one type of breath work. There's so many. DM me if you want more tips and tricks on how to do this. I can do a discovery call with you. So 7 breaths is so important. And the second one is pray. All right. That is going to get you out of your head. Your God, my God, God is an amazing God. He is awesome. And these past few weeks, I tapped into him a little deeper, family. Let me tell you about it, okay? Don't get jealous, okay? So for the past 8 years, and I don't even have it with me. I wrote a book, by the way, if you didn't know. The book is called No More Traumedy, one of my great things I did last year. And traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. When these two energies come together, life-changing experiences occur. Everyone goes through traumedies, right? Whether it's the breakup of a boyfriend, because that can be heartbreaking, right, ladies? It's like, oh my gosh, we're not together. It could be the loss of a family member. So in this book, I share a little bit about my story. And then at the end, I give you 20 things you can do to push through the pain. And for the past 8 years, these are all the things I did. But there was one thing I didn't intentionally do 100%. I intentionally did my yoga. When I did my yoga teacher training, I was focused. I was there. When I was making my bracelets and my meditation and all that stuff, I was focused. Wow, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say this next thing I wasn't focused on. I was not focused on my faith, family, because I was kind of mad at God. And you got to get out of your head and pray. All right. So this February, I started focusing on my faith, focusing on my God. I can't tell you, it feels like I've been trying to make up. I've been trying to make up for the past 8 years. Every day, I'm waking up, listening to sermons, listening to gospel music. I'm just like, pour it in, pour it in, pour it in, just getting it all. And I realized when I tapped into my God, into my faith, Lord of mercy, so much easier. You cannot do this thing called life by yourself. Hello. All right. So the first tip that I said is 7 breaths, pray, and movement meditation. You got to move your body. All right. Even if it's just a little movement. And I'm going to give you a tip that my daughter gave me, because I was literally, this was months ago, in a ball. And I was actually over there on the couch. I was in a ball, just like, it was probably January. I don't know. I was in a ball. And I called my daughter and I was just like, oh. And she's like, get off the couch, get off the couch. And I didn't even want to get off the couch. I finally rolled off the couch and I'm standing up. And she's like, let's just say my hands are by my side like this. And she's like, move your hands. And I had no energy. I just started like this, just started slow. And she's like, a little bit more. And then I was just like here. And, it took a little while, but I just started moving. But I had no energy. So I was just kind of, and I finally got to the movement. So the first tip is 7 breaths, pray, and move your body. Time is moving so fast. All right, Stage, I need your help, Stage. We're on number 2 now. Number 2, on mic and say 2. Okay, this room is not like it used to be. Thank you, Tracy. The second tip to get you out of your head when you're stuck in a rut is reach out and touch. Just don't reach out to anybody, okay? Because you can't reach out to anybody. You have to know who you can reach out to, and that is your tribe. Your vibe is your tribe. Your vibe is your tribe. Let me tell you guys, your vibration either is going to lift up the room or it's going to suck it in. Every single room, every single place I enter, I light it up. I went into the supermarket yesterday with my girlfriend. Am I the only one that loves the music in the supermarket? And I'm in there and I'm going, and there's this other couple and they start laughing and smiling. And it's like I'm that bulb. So reach out to someone in your tribe that you can trust, that you can depend on, that understands you and really knows you. That's the second tip to getting out of your funk, because you can do it. And the third thing, and I'm not even going to ask the Stage because they're just not in it with me today, but that's okay because I got all the energy for all of them. The third thing is tap into your why. All right. Why are you doing what you're going to do? And it kind of went into the speech that I said earlier, your passion, your purpose, and then your why, right? You got to find out what is it you're most passionate about. Dig deep. And guess what? It's going to grow like a tree, okay? Because my passion started down here with fitness, right? Started teaching fitness classes, New York Sports Club, LA, all the gyms, right? And then it started growing, this fitness. And from the teaching the classes, I did one-on-one personal training. And then I kind of got my own online boutique studio. Then I started doing life and health coaching. Now it's getting even bigger. You see this tree growing, right? And then as we go, I have my 8-week program. This is an 8-week group. It's actually a group program, Sculpted Opulence. And this is based off of my book, No More Traumedy. Now, I wanted to do a program for the book, and pretty much traumedy and everything that's in the book has to do with everything in life. So at first, I was just going to do a general 8-week program, 8-week program to get over traumedy, 8-week program to live a better life. And I was like, no, we have to dial down. We got to focus. We got to get specific. We got to get clarity, right? And that's where my friends, sculpted, do you see that muscle right there? Sculpted opulence came into play. Renaissance opulence, that is my theme for the year. Renaissance means rebirth. I have rebirthed into a new human. I don't really know who I totally am, if I'm being totally honest with you guys, because God is still working on me. I let go. This is what I did. I was like, okay, God, I'm here. Tell me what you want me to do. Last month, Heather, so can you move who that it is? I hear like an echo. Last month, Heather interviewed me and she's just like, what's next for you? And I was like, girl, like, I honestly don't know. Because in December, I made a plan of everything I wanted to do, but God's got the best plan. Did you know that? So I'm just putting it up to him. So the 8-week program is for fitness, for your health and wellness. Someone asked me yesterday, when it comes to your fitness, Tina, what are you looking to do? Because some people want to lose weight. Some people want to get toned. Some people want to, gain muscle, whatever. And I said, for me, I just want to be healthy. All right. So that's what this program is focused on in the 8 weeks. Each week, we're going to focus on something which deals with your trauma to get you over that hump of your fitness, because most people, the reason why they're stuck in that rut is because of that trauma. Not only do you get this 8-week program, but you get to be a part of our fitness classes. You're also going to get 2 one-on-one sessions with me. That's the 8-week program. And you also will be invited to my retreat. Now, the retreat is going to be in Bermuda. We've booked our spots. I'm so excited. You can tap it. And I saw Janice on the stage earlier. She's in Bermuda. She's going to be doing it with us. And in Bermuda, we did it last year. It's going to transform your life, your mind, your body, your soul. I want to leave some space here if anyone has some questions, but first I'm just going to wrap up everything in a beautiful bow. What I told you today, we talked about 3 things, 3 hacks that you can do to get out of your head. Because once you get out of your head, you can do anything. The first one is breathe, pray, and move your body. That's the first thing you can do. So if you're laying in bed, if you're on the couch, if you're at work, and breathe. And I taught you the 4 breath movement. The second one, reach out to your tribe. Your vibe is your tribe. Make sure you're surrounded, all right? Surround yourself with amazing people, only amazing people. And the third one, what is your why? If anyone's on stage, they want to add on, comment. This is your opportunity to unmic and share with us. Like I said, it's a different type of family happening here, so that's okay. We enjoy the silence. Actually, I enjoy the silence. In the past, I used to be afraid of the silence. Am I the only person who likes a lot of noise? Or maybe you're just used to a lot of noise. And that's what it was for me. My entire life, I was always around family. I was always around friends, people surrounding me. And I was just used to that. So I always had to go, go, go. But when you pause, stop, and pray, it makes things so much easier, so much more clarity. And I'm going to pause again. I'm intentionally pausing if anyone wants to share, because I don't want to just hog up the mic.
Yes, this is Maria Taylor. Good morning.
Good morning, Maria.
Let me tell you something. You just got me going. It's like round about 3 painting and listening to you. And I did a deep breath, but I didn't know about the calm. You know, I need to take your class.
Yes, yes.
And because I want my back straight. I want to look good. I want to feel good. Girl, yeah. Because I'm 76 and the people don't even believe they see me, but because my back is over, you know, walking over like you're going to fall on your face.
I love it.
Like that. And I want to straighten up my back.
My neck, my back, my something.
If you ever been to a spa, they used to have one on Wisconsin Avenue. You walk in there, you walk in the spa with me and my girlfriend. We walk in the spa. Man, they took us to everything. The brooks on the back and some champagne and roll.
I love it. You got to cheer. You have to. Go ahead.
Put your clothes on. They dress you up.
I love it.
Walk out that door, you got pep in your step.
I love it. And you know what, Maria, my mother, I think I forgot to tell her I was coming on today. I'm telling you guys, this past month, I've been so quiet with the noise. I'm really not talking that much. And I forgot to tell. My mother teaches classes on my platform, and she's 71. So this program, the Sculpted Opulence, tap into it. Like I said, I'm doing a free workshop March 9th. And IamStarsTina.com, the link is there. And in this workshop, I'm going to share some hacks and tell you a little bit what the 8-week program is about. Thank you so much for sharing, Maria. And when you get old, you know, I'm 51 years old now, and things are changing. You know, it's like, I love it. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Anyone else want to share before we get out of here? On mic, say your name.
Hi, this is Dr. Eduardo. How are you?
Hey.
So, you know, I was listening to your share, and thank you so much for that. I love the breathing strategy. You said something about, you know, your tribe, your vibe. And at first I misunderstood and thought you said something about the effect of the 5 people, which maybe is because I kind of put that there. Because I believe that the 5 people you surround yourself with is your tribe, right? And that's really your support group. And so I just want to kind of that what you're sharing, because it is true. What you surround yourself with makes a difference. It absolutely makes a difference. In addition to that, it's okay to bring emotional feelings to the surface. In fact, it's recommended. know that I go to church about 3 to 4 times a week. I've been going through a process, and I'm actually now reading the Bible a second time. You know, and it's quite interesting. If you bring it to the surface, you can then give it to God.
Yes.
And the opposite is if you don't, you're really just keeping it down.
Love it.
And that can cause more harm than good.
Yes.
So it's okay. It's okay to let it out.
Thank you so much, Dr. Eduardo. I hate to cut you off, but it's 7:30. My time is up. That was perfect. I absolutely love it. Put it up to God. And I am Stars Tina here Fridays at 7 a.m. Thank you so much for tapping. And if you need more information, go to my website. I am Tina.com. Today, I get to turn it over to the wonderful, the amazing Glenn Rudin. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Bye. See you, family.